India has affected a lot massively from demonetization and investing, struggling. The market has not stabilized yet. So basically, what happened was कोविड के पहले भी on this tier 2 tier 3 market के पास जो भी पैसा था, that government took away.
हमारी इंडियन पॉपुलेशन इतनी ज्यादा है कि हर फॉरेन कंपनी को आके इंडिया में
All the brands, cars, we'll see more of BMWs and more of Audis and more of Mercedes in tier 2, tier 3 market. तो उसका पीछे भी एक रीज़न है. टेलीविजन तो डेफिनेटली वो बीट नहीं कर सकते हैं कि यू वांट टू हैव अ बिगर रीच अक्रॉस इंडिया. टॉप 20 न्यूज़पेपर जो है उसमें से 7 न्यूज़पेपर इंडिया का है.
व्हाट डू यू थिंक शुड बी अ ब्रांड्स अप्रोच टू बी अ लेगेसी ब्रांड? Hi Karan, thank you so much for making our time and coming to my show. I'm really glad that you made.
Thank you very much, Ritu, for calling me here. Please understand, this is my first podcast, so so you have to take care of me. So thank you so much for calling me, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes good for people like us, especially people who are so engrossed in the behind the scenes work, advertising, marketing, creating content, bringing out these amazing brand campaigns. I think it is also important for people to know us rather than just see what they are usually seeing on the screen.
I think so, yeah. You are absolutely correct, I mean, we don't actually, advertising world is such, we are like, we always play behind the scene kind of thing, We are not in the forefront, So especially clients, so which client you are there, and we are always behind the scene. And I think now this new technology of Instagram and all these AI waves have come in, and this podcast especially, So I think we also people who are behind the scene get opportunity to be famous. Yeah, yeah. I mean they can see our faces.
Yes.
Now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Karan, I have known you for a while now, but what I know of you is that you have been in the industry since the last 20 to 25 years, right? And
Correct.
there are very few people जो इतना लंबा tenure एक ही industry में बिता सकते हैं, especially something like an advertising world, right? Because I've also known a lot of people who have left the industry, or like these days there are new people who are coming into the industry. So हमारे viewers को भी बताइए, and even I would like to know that how has your journey been for over the last 20-25 years? Tell us about your graduation, tell us about your progression, and how differently do you see the advertising world today?
So I see why now I'm 50, above 50 actually. So I started from JJ School of Arts. Uh, First attempt I tried in JJ, but I didn't get admission. So I went to another college where I did my foundation. Then second attempt I tried in JJ School of Art, because at that point of time JJ was the college.
Yeah,
You have to be in
the college.
the college.
The
yeah,
college,
yeah.
yeah.
And then I joined Raija School of Arts. I did my 1 year course there. And then finally at the third attempt I got admission in JJ School of Arts. And yeah, and then I think 5 years I did my degree course in advertising and especially typography. And then totally I spent around 7 years. And then my first agency was Lintas,
Okay.
where I worked for me for 1 day.
Okay.
Because I didn't like the vibe of the agency and all that.
I don't know how to put this in front of the camera or in the episode, because there will be so many new joinees, especially the Gen Zs, who are like, no, I'm not liking the vibe. I'm leaving this this firm.
No, but I could say I was a little ahead of time at that time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just literally worked for 1 day, and, I didn't like though it was one of the best agency at that point of time. And, and it was in South Bombay, Twin Tower, and I guess on the 50th floor or 55th floor or something like that, some
You were
floor.
living the life. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
life.
yeah. So in 1 day I just left it because I didn't like the vibe or whatever. I don't know what. And then I got into McCann Erickson, uh, which I think uh, they used to hand. I at that point of time they used to handle Coca-Cola and all these brands, you know.
Mhm.
And of course, I was selected for one more agency called Enterprise Nexus. But then I didn't get somehow there. But in McCann Erickson, I got into McCann Erickson, and we did some lovely work for Coca-Cola and Fanta and my first agency. And it was just behind Antilia or next to Antilia, the money house. You know.
Yeah.
So it was basically a old building, and I think it is now a South African consulate, I guess.
Okay.
That was the easy. So I pretty loved the vibe of that whole building and McCann being the agency. So I worked there. I worked there for 1 year. I think 1 year, 1.5 years, and then I joined JWT. HTA we used to call. And from in HTA I worked for almost 6 years, 5 years. Then I moved to KTVS Janity
Mhm.
as a group head, and then I think we in HDI learned a lot about strategy, brand building, and everything, but not art direction and creativity, which was the main thing for advertising.
Exactly.
Yeah. So one of my friend told me, you have to work with Muhammad Khan. You know, so whatever salary we were getting, or I was getting at TTVS and JDP, Mohammed hired us on half the price. Um, I started working with Mohammed, and my life changed. And Mr. Ramnathkar is the legend in design, basically. So I spent a lovely 7 to 8 years in enterprise nurses there.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then I left and I went for film study in New York.
Okay.
I switched my mind and I got married, and my baby was, she was in my wife's stomach, my girl, my daughter, and then I said I want to go abroad, and learn something. So I went to New York Film Academy, and did a short term course there. And when I returned, my baby was born, and yeah, and then I worked with Ram Gopal Verma for 1.5 years, 2 years.
Oh,
I assisted,
lovely.
yeah, I assisted Ram Gopal Verma and for Sarkar Raj.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
yeah. And then back to advertising, Grey Worldwide, and then Umbrella, and then my own agency. It's been now 10 years, a decade old
Yeah.
agency, Autumn Communications. So here I am.
You've had quite some journeys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that जैसे आपने बोला you were much ahead of time. I'm pretty sure the Gen Z listening to this podcast or watching this, they are going to be super, super impressed because you're definitely not an inspiration for millennials. I can say that. But yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So with all the experience that you have had, into the advertising world, into the movie world, into filmmaking for that matter, tell me, how is effective marketing today? Like, what is effective marketing today according to you?
I think effective marketing is today remains the same actually. Are you talking about the traditional media or the new media or whatever? Medium, sorry.
Yeah. Not about the medium also, but in general, do you see what was the effective marketing that time and what is effective marketing as a core today? Like, what are the elements that do you see that shift in terms of probably consumer behavior, people consuming content?
No, so when I started, I think that time digital was not there.
Yeah.
But I was in an era where advertising was still the computer came into the picture at that point of time in my life. Not at the start of my career, but at the mid of my career. The computer came in, and Photoshop and Illustrator, all these things came in. So I think more or less, I think traditional media is the same. So I think the press ad, the television, TVCs, your hoardings, and all the BTLs and everything was the same, you know, I mean, so you know, to make an ad more effective is basically is, you know, you have to adapt to this all medium. And I think what I've learned is, you know, the powerful idea, that one idea has to be there, which is very important, you know. And then that one idea can be, you know, multiplied, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah. And then I think in today's age, digital is the fastest growing medium, you know.
Yeah.
As we speak, you know, the digital is just
Booming.
booming. Booming means, I mean, not even booming. I think, you know, I think it's just exploding actually, you know.
Correct.
Yeah. So
But do you think कि कोविड के बाद ये मार्केट्स काफी चेंज हुए हैं? Because I personally feel, from an advertiser's perspective also, that the brands have started looking at advertising from a very different perspective, right? So do you think that after COVID, like, you know, we can divide this industry very, very categorically, pre-COVID and post-COVID? Because I personally see like a lot of changes happening over here. So, what do you think is the shift that has happened with the brands or with the brand owners when they look at marketing and advertising as a medium to promote their product?
yeah, I think it's a very interesting question. Uh, I feel, you know, I mean, in India, it's not pre-COVID and post-COVID.
Why do you say so?
Yeah. India is pre-government which came into power, and still that government is in the power, you know. So basically, you know, COVID was a disaster for the whole world. But I think I personally feel, you know, I mean, market कब ही गया था when this government came in, the new government in 2014. ठीक है, government आ गया. I think in 2016, the demonetization happened, you know. I think that affected a lot in terms of, you know, money. You know, wherever the money was, you know, I mean, you have to 500 notes, and I think 500, 1000 notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
500.
500 notes का आपका उन लोग ने ये कर दिया, and basically demonetization happened. And then for 1 year, we were all struggling for that. And what happened, you know, I mean, all the black money came in, 99.6%, all the black money came in back to the account. So I think that was a big blow. I think the market slowed down there, you know. And then I think मेरे को लगता है कि and then in 2017, 18 or whatever, you know, the GST happened. So after this blow, this GST happened, and you know, 17, and then this was again a big blow. We were not used to it, you know, how to, and we're still struggling with GST, you know. We're still, the government is still struggling with GST. 2025, we started in 2017, and अब 2025 पे आ गया. We are still struggling, you know, GST कैसे अप्लाई करना है, कभी चेंज करते हैं. They have every financial year they are just changing, you know.
Yeah.
इसको, you know, we have a brand called, we handle all fashion brand, you know. So GST for below 1000 is certain GST. कपड़ा 1000 के ऊपर होगा तो उसका लिए अलग GST है. 2000 के ऊपर होगा तो उसके अलग GST. I mean, this is just bullshit, you know. I feel, you know, I think उससे क्या हो गया कि मार्केट काफी सेंटिमेंट काफी बिगड़ गए हैं basically. And then suddenly this COVID thing happened, which happened in 2019, 2020, you know, end of December
Yeah.
1920. And it went on for 2 years. Yeah, I mean, the whole lockdown and this and that. So I think, you know, India has affected a lot, massively. You know, I mean, here we are, you know, and we are still struggling. The market has not stabilized still yet, you know. So basically, what happened was, COVID के पहले भी all this tier 2, tier 3 market के पास जो भी पैसा था, you know, that government took away. I mean, took away in the sense, you know, took away in the sense, I mean,
Expense, inflation.
जो भी है
Yeah,
तुम्हारे पास
yeah,
पैसा है वो आपका,
GST,
जो भी
yeah.
है वो आप वो रिटर्न कर दो बैंक में. तो आप परचेज क्या करेंगे, यू नो. तो एडवर्टाइजिंग तब क्या करेंगे जब पैसा ही नहीं है. तो एडवर्टाइजिंग क्या होगा, और एडवर्टाइजिंग से हमारा ROI क्या होगा, या कोई कपड़ा क्यों खरीदेगा. kapda is the last thing to buy.
Yeah.
They will rather buy food for them. And then all these GST के बाद metros and all these metro cities and mini metros में फिर वहाँ पे problem है गया basically. So people purchasing power हमारा 2016 से लेके आज तक we are still struggling, because of not only COVID but because of all this transition which happened haphazardly and in linear waves. Chronologically आप देखेंगे तो ये एकदम एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद लो आ गया हमारे पास.
Correct.
So we are still struggling for that.
But I never realized कि ये सारी चीजें भी affect करती होंगी from a brand's perspective for advertising.
Of course, because market sentiment अगर ठीक नहीं है, okay, अगर आपका market sentiment ठीक नहीं है तो what will I do and why will I advertise? अगर लोगों के पास पैसा नहीं है
To purchase.
to purchase,
Yeah.
ATM के बाहर लाइन लगाना है, I mean old women are standing. Why will someone think about buying clothes or anything to that matter? बेसिक नेसेसिटी क्या होता है आदमी के लिए? तो रोटी
रोटी,
कपड़ा और
मकान,
मकान. मकान तो ठीक है यार, वो तो बहुत एक्सपेंसिव है. रोटी और कपड़ा होते हैं ना,
Correct.
खाना और कपड़ा हो गया आपका. तो आई मीन दैट बेसिक जो भी है कपड़ा वो क्यों खरीदेगा कोई भी? आपके पास सेंटिमेंट राइट नहीं है तो फिर देन the brand also thinks the sentiment is not right, so why should I invest more? क्योंकि मेरे को पता है कि सेंटिमेंट राइट नहीं है तो why will I advertise more? So if they are putting, let's say 1 crore or a 2 crore rupees for this thing, we will just say कि ठीक है यार, अभी सेंटिमेंट ठीक नहीं है तो we will spend 25 lakhs or whatever. We will cut down on budget, and the first thing who suffers is the advertising agency. Brand तो है but advertising people, advertising को cut करो. That is there. Post COVID, yeah, I think post COVID, I think the market is still recovering from the shock. This is again, they are changing again something. I mean कोई GST अभी उन्होंने नया कुछ फाइनेंशियल ईयर में कुछ किया है तो so again people are little scared to spend. I mean so spending power जो हमारा है वो काफी हद तक बहुत कम हो गया है बेसिकली. एंड आई थिंक मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि considering the Indian market, I think we have lost a job. There is no job. So if there is no job, there is no money. If there is no money, what will people buy?
But ये आप जो अभी बता रहे हो, ठीक है, forget about the whole thing that we were supposed to discuss today, okay? अब आप ये जो बता रहे हो, I would like to bring a little switch over here.
Okay.
India has been looked up to from the global markets in terms of new product launches or with reforms like Make in India, reforms like Digital India, right? क्योंकि हमारी इंडियन पॉपुलेशन ही इतनी ज़्यादा है कि हर फॉरेन कंपनी को या हर ग्लोबल कंपनी को आके इंडिया में पहले तो अपना प्रोडक्ट मार्केट फिट करना होता है. फ्रॉम हियर they get to know almost everything. So if that is one kind of scenario and what you are saying is completely different than what is being shown in the media these days, because according to media, India is doing amazing in terms of, I don't think they're discussing about job cuts, but yes, they're discussing a lot about how the consumer behavior has changed and how much people are loving to spend on that luxury, right? With companies like Zepto, with companies like Blinkit, with Zomato, right? Zomato was the first rider into all of this, right? And Zomato kind of made life easy for a lot of people. And then with these kind of companies coming in, like quick commerce, e-commerce, right? ये सब बाद में आया है ना? नोटबंदी के बाद में ये सब शुरू हुआ है या उस दौरान ये सब जस्ट शुरू ही हो रहा था?
Correct.
Right? So if you see from my perspective or this entire perception of that, no, India has developed in the last, I would say, from 2016 or 2015 से लेके अब तक India has developed quite a lot, and there has been a considerable shift in the consumer behavior also. So आप जो बता रहे हो, that is a little contradictory to this point of view of mine.
No, I mean, see, आप जेप्टो का एग्जांपल दे रहे हो ना, जेप्टो हो या तुम्हारा whatever all these Zepto and Zomato and all that,
Yeah,
quick commerce.
Blinkit, yeah.
But these are all popular in metros and mini metros, no?
Okay.
Not in tier 2 and tier 3 markets, you know. वहाँ पे I don't think so कि इतना वो लोग popular है. They are only popular in metros and mini metros. और आपका जो main India का population is 1.40, we are touching almost 50, 1.50, yeah. So तो आपका जो major market है is almost 60-70% is rural market है. तो आप जो जेप्टो का बात कर रहे हैं वो आप मेट्रो मिनी मेट्रो
India 2 probably.
या हाँ या उसका बात कर रहे हो. बट तो मेन चंक ऑफ मनी जो है वो वहाँ पे का आप क्या ट्रैक कर रहे हो? आई डोंट थिंक सो वहाँ पे पीपल आर बाइंग ऑन जेप्टो और समथिंग लाइक दैट, यू नो.
But then if at all we are speaking about the rise of social media, right? Social media का सबसे ज़्यादा consumption also happens majorly not in India 1 but India 2 and India 3. जिस part of India की आप भी बात कर रहे हो.
Yes, surprisingly कि you are absolutely right. But वहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि tier 2, tier 3 markets से mostly luxury brands are being bought, you know.
Yeah. I recently
So,
heard that in the
yeah.
news. Yeah.
So all these Montblanc and Gucci's and YSL and all the luxury brands जो भी है तुम्हारे cars है, you will see more of BMWs and more of Audis
Yeah.
and more of Mercedes in tier 2, tier 3 markets.
Yes.
Because उसका पीछे भी एक reason है, actually, you know why? Because क्या है कि except Bombay and few cities, you know, Bombay का जो cost of living is so expensive. Okay, और आप ये 5 करोड़ में या 2 करोड़ में आप तो बाकी की जो भी सिटीज है tier 2 tier 3 में you will be like
हाँ तो महल बना सकते
महल
हैं.
बना
वहाँ
सकते
महल
हैं.
बना सकते हैं. यहाँ नहीं बना सकते.
सो वहाँ पे उनके पास इनकम इतना है कि वो लोग आराम से डिस्पोज कर सकते हैं. यहाँ पे हम लोग बॉम्बे में यू नो तो buy one flat 2 BHK is pretty, you know, minimum is 3 to 5 crores, you know. So हमारे पास जो डिस्पोजेबल इनकम जो होता है जो मेट्रोज, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट बॉम्बे,
Yeah.
बैंगलोर एंड ऑल दीज
Yeah.
सिटीज,
Yeah.
तो खर्चा करने के लिए जो पैसा होता है वो कम होता है. सो दैट्स व्हाई दिस शिफ्ट इज हैपनिंग टियर 2 टियर 3 मार्केट में. दे हैव लॉट ऑफ मनी यार, और उनके पास आलिशान घर भी है, बिगर देन व्हाटएवर 2 BHK में हम लोग यहाँ पे तो वो लोग महल ले लेते हैं, यू नो. सो दैट इज व्हाई the money is there. I'm talking about the rich people in tier 2 and tier 3.
Yeah.
You know? But if you talk about the people, basic जो कमाते नहीं है वो लोगों के लिए, उनकी लिए तो डेफिनेटली प्रॉब्लम है ना. एंड वेयर सो लग्जरी ब्रांड सरप्राइजिंगली वहाँ पे काफ़ी पॉपुलर है. पर आपका प्रीमियम, मिड प्रीमियम एंड जो तुम्हारा ब्रांड्स है वो लोग काफ़ी सफ़र कर रहे हैं बेसिकली.
Since we spoke about India 2 and India 3, right?
Yeah.
India 3 में आज भी बहुत जगह पर ट्रेडिशनल मीडियम्स काफ़ी ज़्यादा चलते हैं for ads, right? Or for marketing in general. India 2 is more tech savvy, right? Everything is on social media. Everything, right?
Right.
So do you think with the current changing markets and with the whole evolution of social media, do you think traditional mediums also stand their chance even today?
Of course, 100%. You know, I mean, considering the Indian market, you know, I think traditional medium will not go anywhere. You know, but definitely the new medium, which is your digital medium, will. I mean, there is no two ways about it that, you know, that it will be part of. We'll have to welcome that change, you know, and we have already welcomed it, you know. बट इंडियन मार्केट थोड़ा डिफरेंट बिहेवियर है बिकॉज हमारे पास हमारा इंडिया इटसेल्फ इज वन बिग country on its own actually, you know. We have more than 20 plus languages and you
Yeah.
know, and it's not like यूरोपियन यूनियन की जहाँ पे एक ही लैंग्वेज होता है बारिंग फ्रेंच एंड ऑल
German, yeah.
Germany.
Yeah.
But I think majority English is basically spoken. But India is a very fragmented market, you know. So basically, uh, हमारा जो ब्रांड है, they will have to uh, they will have to stick to the traditional medium definitely, you know, along with the digital medium, you know. पर आपका आपका कोई भी मास ब्रांड है, फॉर एग्जांपल कोई भी एक मास ब्रांड है जो आपको इंडिया में लॉन्च करना है, तो आपको यू कांट प्योरली डिपेंड ऑन डिजिटल, यू नो, बिकॉज यू नो लाइक लाइक यू नो आप टियर 2 और टियर 3 में आप जाएंगे तो देर आर स्टिल पीपल from the age of above 40, they are still reading newspaper, you know.
Yeah.
They love that touch and feel of newspaper, you know. Okay. TV is still, you can't beat television, which is when the IPL is happening. Okay.
Correct.
The cricket is happening. India, cricket is a religion for India. You know, the whole India is hooked on it. You know? So I think television तो definitely कोई beat नहीं कर सकते. If you want to have a bigger reach across India, across medium, you know, and so I think, you know, then your traditional medium is outdoor medium, which is very, I think a traditional medium आपका जो outdoor medium है, which is very uh, have become very big in cities now.
Yeah.
Suddenly outdoor medium and all this digital outdoors have become very big in cities and all
Yeah.
that, you know. So I think मेरे को लगता है कि you know you'll have to uh, go with the traditional medium plus the new age digital medium, you know. For you to just to give you an example, you know, he the, as far as newspaper is concerned across the world, top 20 न्यूज़पेपर जो है उसमें से 7 न्यूज़पेपर इंडिया का है.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I was not aware of this information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of top 20 7 न्यूज़पेपर इंडिया का है और सबसे नंबर 1 न्यूज़पेपर इज बेसिकली टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया.
Really?
Okay. And then the second number comes Japan, which has almost 5, and then China, and then USA, and then one newspaper, I don't know the name of newspaper, that is Germany, you know. So these are the top 20. So we have a bigger share in terms of newspaper, you know. And surprisingly, newspaper is growing. You know, people love that, you know, to hold newspaper.
Yeah, because I also feel that people are bored in India 1, India 2, holding their phones all the time.
Exactly.
And that is why India is again moving towards the digital detox
Exactly.
world,
Yeah.
right? And they just want to be disconnected with whatever is happening on the device.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but see, I think in New York City and
Yeah.
Europe, you know, I've been to Europe, I've traveled Europe and New York, you know, there's a traditional painting होता है होर्डिंग का, वो भी अभी तक न्यूयॉर्क सिटी में होता है, you know. They paint the hoarding, you know, and that has become an exclusive and premium thing. You know, Gucci is doing it, Louis Vuitton is doing it. You know?
Are you serious?
Yes, so that is one of the, I think 100 200 years old painting होता था hoarding में. Times Square तो is a different
Yeah.
game altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, वहाँ पे तो
It's
पूरा
all
electro-
digital, yeah.
digital है. But वो old, you know, that is what is fantastic about people in America and Europe. You know, I mean they keep everything
Alive.
alive,
Yeah.
किसी को मारना नहीं है, ये हमारा थोड़ा क्या हो जाता है, अरे अभी मतलब इट्स अ नी जब रिएक्शन
Yeah.
यार,
Yeah.
अरे डिजिटल आ गया तो चलो अभी डिजिटल कर देंगे अभी,
Yeah.
अरे अभी एआई आ गया, अभी हमारा एआई में चलो अभी फोटोशूट बंद कर देंगे, एआई पे करेंगे. बट दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड, द ब्रांड्स डोंट अंडरस्टैंड कि ये तो सब कर रहे हैं.
Yeah, because also because India in a sheep factor is very big,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
And I think that is where Indian brands are probably lagging behind.
Yes. I agree.
Because they don't see advertising from that perception.
Yes.
And also, जैसे आपने बोला कि सबसे पहला इफेक्ट या सबसे पहला इम्पैक्ट एडवर्टाइजर्स पर पड़ता है, हम जैसी एजेंसीज पर पड़ता है, राइट? सो दैट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द रीजंस, क्योंकि एजेंसीज आर ऑल्सो टेकिंग दैट रूट कि ऐसा जो चल रहा है हम उसी को पुश करेंगे,
Correct.
राइट? So do you think that we are lagging in terms of planning and execution? And what do you think is the difference? Because I personally feel like while we are talking, I personally feel that there is a there is a huge difference in terms of planning and execution and the whole thought process behind, what and how to bring a brand to the consumers or how to present it to the consumers.
I think this has been the case with the Indian brands always, or अभी, after this COVID thing, suddenly, see, हमारा Indian mentality ऐसा है ना, business mentality ऐसा है कि कम में ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. So if you are serious about brand building, I mean, वो नहीं होता है, वहाँ पे हिसाब किताब नहीं होता है. ब्रांड बिल्डिंग इज अ डिफरेंट एक्सरसाइज है. सो ब्रांड बिल्डिंग में यू हैव टू इन्वेस्ट. तो इन्वेस्टमेंट में, अरे मेरा अभी मार्केट खराब है तो मैं अभी नहीं करूँगा, वो नहीं चलता है. You have to, when the market is down, that
You have to
time
market more.
market more.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
That is the magic.
Because that will keep on hammering the consumer that,
Exactly.
you know what, we saw this.
Yeah, that is the opportunity. So when I always tell my existing client, whoever my client is, कि जब कोई नहीं कर रहा है तब हम बोलेंगे तो we will stand out. So some of my brand listens to me, and but and end of the day क्या होता है कि it all depends कि how the brand perceives, उसको आगे क्या करना है, because I have a lot of brand which is a 50-year-old brand, 40-year-old brand, 25, 30-year-old brand, and with this new age, all this new age, suddenly this one brand became very popular called Switch, during the COVID time. But I'm pretty sure this brand will just die down, I mean, within 4-5 years,
And why do you think so?
Because I mean, कोई brand philosophy नहीं है brand.
What do you mean your brand philosophy?
Brand philosophy क्या होता है कि brand philosophy होता है कि brand में एक you need to be some, I mean, since we are talking fashion, I think I mean Diesel as a brand, as a philosophy, for successful living, वो लोग ने जब से वो बनाया, it's a 50-year-old brand, वो आज तक वो लोग carry forward कर रहे हैं. They are into edgy styling and rebellious, and even the advertising, आप without logo भी देखेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि it's a Diesel का brand.
Okay.
For example, Benetton, you can't ignore Benetton, United Color of Benetton.
Yeah.
What they have done with that brand, in the past 20, 30 years. I mean, you have seen all the campaigns, right? There was something way forward,
Yeah.
fashion forward, and in terms of thinking, they were way ahead of time,
So do you think that a lot of new age brands lag a long-term vision?
Of course. All
Indian
these,
brands.
yes, all these new brands, most of the 90% brands जो है ना, they lack vision. They just just as you said rightly ना herd mentality होता है ना, वही वो कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर रहे हैं बेसिकली। अरे अभी ये ट्रेंड है, वो चालू करो, हम लोग ये करते हैं। एंड आई
Like how everyone is moving to sustainable clothing now.
yeah, I mean everybody is doing that, you know, तो वो yeah, I mean yeah, one of the things, you know, sustainable clothing, but सस्टेनेबल क्लोथिंग में भी बहुत सारा चीज है यार बच्ची, यू नो। एंड सस्टेनेबल क्लोथिंग आपका एनवायरनमेंट को कितना परसेंटेज बेनिफिट करता है, आप तो शॉक हो जाएंगे बेसिकली। इफ आई गिव यू अ क्या बोलता है स्टैटिस्टिक्स,
Yeah.
आई थिंक ऑल दिस कार एंड देन क्लोथिंग एंड दिस smoke and plastic contributes nothing. You know what is the major contributor to
Fashion.
sustainability? No, having one child.
How is it?
Yes. आप देख लो, चेक कर लो।
How is it possible?
बिकॉज आप एक अगर बच्चा पैदा करता है तो आप वो बच्चा जब छोटे से लेके बड़ा होने तक कितना कंज्यूम करता है।
But then so many people are opting for DINK concept now, right? I'm sure you're aware of the DINK concept. Dual income, no kids.
Which is good. No kids, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So I mean, yeah, dual income, no kids, right?
Kids, yeah.
No. So they are contributing to the environment almost 50%.
But अभी तो आप कह रहे हो कि ऐसे नहीं by having a child.
No, I am saying कि by having one child contributes in the sense मतलब it affects the environment. So if you are not having a child, which is a good thing.
अच्छा, like that.
That you heard it
Okay,
wrong.
Yeah.
So what I am saying is कि अगर आप बेटा एक पैदा करते हो, अगर एक है तो ठीक है,
तो सृष्टि को ज़्यादा नुकसान हो
सृष्टि
रहा
को
है.
ज़्यादा नुकसान होता है।
Okay.
Then all these other things, you know, cars and plastics and everything comes in 1%, 1 point some 0.50 thing, whatever, you know. Major cutting trees भी है तुम्हारा जो भी है ना, वो बहुत फर्क नहीं गिरता है जितना आप एक बच्चा पैदा करेंगे। It costs a lot to the environment.
So I had read a research a few months ago which said that whenever there is an imbalance
Correct.
in the universe,
Yes.
or probably in the nature, that
Yeah.
is where, you know, things like COVID come in, and then it washes off half the population, and then it again strives for balance.
Exactly. Man. So not having a child, okay, whatever you said, now not having one child is basically is balancing the planet, no? That is what exactly what you are saying and I am saying is the same thing, but in a different way, basically. But nobody is realizing that, you know. I think. So yeah, I think हम लोग छोटा बात करते हैं basically
Yeah.
plastic और ये वो। अभी तो plastic के लिए they have come up with some microbes or whatever they eat plastic nanoparticles, you know, they can eat the plastic and they can generate protein out of it, you know.
No, that's not nanoparticles. There are some microbes which are
Microbes which is
Yeah.
which can eat plastic and
Yeah.
life. So I think that is a different discussion on
Yeah.
that.
Now, when we talk about advertising, right, and when we talk about brand building, I personally feel that these brands they boom up all of a sudden because the population who's on the devices and who's very well versed with everything, every social platform. I think they are pretty woke, or probably it's the impact of the social media and the meme culture that has gotten the audience so woke, right? That it's very easy to trend these days, right?
Right.
So आज के डेट में तो वो जो पुरानी कहावत थी जो जो दिखता है वो बिकता है, right? So that is why people are investing more in whatever is trending. Like for example, now the Labubu dolls are everywhere, right? Nobody knows the meaning behind it. It's not even a useful. It's not even an essential brand. It's nothing. It is just something which got trending overnight, and now everyone has it or probably wants it,
Hmm.
right? So, do you think that this woke culture is going to help in advertising and building a brand? Or probably, if I may say, like this meme culture, which is actually making it even easier for people to relate to, and then, things are booming all of a sudden.
See, this is a trend. ये जो तो वहाँ लबुबु है whatever ना, this is a trend which will trend. What is trend? Trend comes and goes.
Yeah.
So same thing happens with fashion, you know. कि 20 years back or 15 years back हम लोग जब फैशन को इंट्रोड्यूस करते थे when I was at that point of time fast fashion,
Yeah.
okay, तभी हम लोग क्या करते थे, एक सीजन में एक ही इंट्रोड्यूस करते थे. लेट्स से स्टोन वॉश जीन्स हो गया है
Yeah.
और टोन आउट जीन्स हो गया
Yeah.
है, you know. Now the thing is, this generation or this point of time, the whole world is just gone berserk, you know. I mean, everything is
Trending.
trending.
Yeah.
आपका 60s भी है, 70s भी है, 40s भी है. Suddenly now everybody is wearing these loose clothes and whatever, you know. I mean, daddy is fit and mom is fit and
Yeah.
whatnot, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, so I mean, in the market itself, in the fashion industry itself, कि काफी काफी कुछ बहुत अनएक्सपेक्टेड है. मतलब I mean, it's all over the place. And I think which is also adding up to this woke culture also, and these Gen Zs are all confused generation, I feel, तो एक तो ये मार्केट का सिनेरियो है. अब मेरे को ऐसा लगता है वैसा वैसा, बिकॉज इट्स अ woke culture, they are confused, that's why this is happening. Correct. I don't know, it's a vice versa. I mean, it behaves, market behaves also like that. हाँ यार भाई तेरे को क्या चाहिए? So everybody is fighting for, कि अगर मैं क्या ऐसा कुछ डिफरेंट करूँ या क्या करूँ. So I think in woke culture now brand loyalty
Dies
may
down.
dies down. But then it is again a challenge for a brand, कि ये चैलेंज फॉर अ ब्रांड इन्हें कि अगर ब्रांड अगर बाकी सारी चीज से जनरेशन से, नो इट्स नॉट अबाउट कि ब्रांड को चैलेंजेस नहीं होते हैं यार. अभी लिवाइस इज अ मोर देन 100-year-old ब्रांड, बट उसके पीछे क्या हो गया, वर्ल्ड वॉर भी हो गया है ना, 2 वर्ल्ड वॉर हो गया है.
Then it's still there.
It's still there.
And it's alive in people's
Alive in
mind.
people's mind. So brand is a different thing. It is timeless thing. So ये वो कल्चर आएगा जाएगा, but as a brand ना, we need to stick to your core
Principles,
USP
yeah.
and principle and ये जो भी है. Levi's ने कभी चेंज नहीं किया है, उन्होंने कभी चेंज नहीं किया है. They have never changed. जो भी कुछ भी है, कोविड हो या वर्ल्ड वॉर हो या जो भी हो, they have adapted and they have remained relevant, and that's why they're there. So I think woke culture is just temporary. I think and I think it will change. And I think people are getting fed up of this phone now. Yeah. Yesterday,
People want real experiences.
your experiences now, yesterday I read, in Bangalore, now people are not accepting that.
Phones in the cafes.
No, not phones. I mean, they are not, digital money, they are not accepting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they are asking for cash
Cash.
now. वो ये बोलते हैं, साला मैं अगर ये करता हूँ तो एवरीथिंग तुम्हारे बैंक में है, तो जीएसटी हमारे पीछे आ जाता है. तो यू टेल मी. So now they are going back to cash. So हर एक चीज का प्लस माइनस तो होता है यार, उसका इफेक्ट तो होता ही है.
Okay. From an advertiser's perspective,
Yeah.
give us 5 brand pillars which you feel are important in terms of brand building,
Okay.
or probably in terms of building a legacy brand.
Okay. So I think legacy brand, right?
Yeah.
I think first is कि कोई भी अगर ब्रांड अगर किसी को लॉन्च कर रहे हैं ना, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ना उसका इंटेंशन
Intent is very important.
इंटेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. उसका इंटेंशन प्योर होना चाहिए कि भाई मेरे को जो करना है वो पैसा तो आएगा लेकिन आपका इंटेंट जो है इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, यू नो। वन इज दैट इज द फर्स्ट
Core.
core of it, you know. Second is then it becomes कि how original you are.
Okay. So authenticity.
Authenticity, yeah, you can say authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
कितना ओरिजिनल है आप, ठीक है। देन आई थिंक थर्ड मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हाउ डिफरेंट यू आर फ्रॉम द मार्केट।
Mm-hmm.
मार्केट से आप अलग क्या कर रहे हो,
Okay.
आप अलग कर रहे हो या सेम कर रहे हो, अगर सेम भी कर रहे हो तो आर यू डूइंग समथिंग डिफरेंट व्हाट अदर्स आर डूइंग, यू नो। देन आई थिंक मेरे को लगता है कि ये सब चीज़ होने के बाद देन आई थिंक कि आपका जो प्रोसेस होता है, जो भी आप ब्रांड बना रहे हो, वेदर इट इज़ अ फूड और वेदर इट इज़ फैशन और वेदर इट इज़ एनीथिंग, नो, कि आप उसको उसको कितने ऑनेस्टी से बनाते हैं। ऑनेस्टी हैज़ टू बी देयर, आई फील।
Mm-hmm.
And the fifth thing I feel, you know, all this thing has to be part of the advertising.
Okay.
अगर आप
Advertising in the sense, do you mean emotional connect?
everything, whatever you want to say ना, अगर आपका पहला 4 पॉइंट अगर कवर हो जाता है ना, तो आपका एडवर्टाइजिंग बिकम्स वेरी इजी, विच इज व्हाट आई थिंक मेरे को लगता है कि इट्स अ ग्रेट एग्जांपल ऑफ आईफोन। उसने ये सब चीज कर दिया था।
How? Explain. Give us an example.
आई मीन उसने जब जब आई थिंक मैकेंटोश जब बनाया तो आई थिंक, or rather I would say, I would give an example of phone. Yeah, I mean Steve Jobs was very clear in terms of design. You know, कि मेरे को design एकदम out of the world चाहिए basically and easy. मेरा जो कंज्यूमर है, मेरा जो बायर है, उसको एकदम अलग होना चाहिए एंड वेरी इजी टू एक्सेस होना चाहिए। तो उसने जो आईफोन है उसको इतना अच्छा डिजाइन किया, सिंपल रखा, यू नो, एवरीबडी शुड अंडरस्टैंड क्या हो रहा है, यू नो, उसका इंटेंशन भी वही था। हैंस उसने अपने डिजाइनर्स को जो भी ब्रीफ किया वो कि भाई मेरे को इतना हद तक गया कि डिजाइन के अंदर जो तुम्हारा फोन है उसके अंदर का पार्ट जो है वो भी उसने डिजाइन किया। सो ही वाज सो इनटू इट, मतलब वो पैशन होता है यार कि आप तो आई थिंक मेरे को जब वो फोन डेवलप कर रहा था वो डिजाइनर ने बोला कि भाई वो जो फोन के अंदर है वो कौन देखेगा। सो ही सेड, यू नो, कि फोन के अंदर फोन दिखेगा वो नहीं है, लेकिन मैं देख रहा हूँ ना कि मेरा मन नहीं कहेगा कि ये फोन ऐसा मार्केट में जाना चाहिए। सो दैट इज व्हाट कॉल्ड पैशन एंड दैट इज व्हाई आई थिंक मेरे को लगता है कि that is how it reflected in the advertising also, no?
Yeah.
So I think different.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great example of Steve Jobs. उसको ज़्यादा advertise करना ही नहीं पड़ा. He did one film
Correct.
and the phone was speaking for itself. Yeah. और उसने कोई ऐसा funky advertising किया भी नहीं, कुछ नहीं किया, and he did. I think the phone spoke for itself because the intention was right.
Yeah.
Originality भी था. It was different from what other were doing. Because तभी हमारा तुम्हारा कीपैड था, वो कीपैड था, यहाँ पे उसने इसमें लाया।
Buttons.
So he just did what others were not doing, and I think now everybody's copying iPhone.
Okay. What do you think? One tip that you can give to the upcoming brands? Because, like you said, everyone wants to trend, everyone wants to go with the flow, right? So, if I may say, steal but don't copy, or copy but do not steal.
I think you can steal, you know, but वो चोरी करने में भी ऐसा है ना कि पकड़े मत जाओ यार। See,
चोर तब तक चोर होता है जब तक
पकड़ा ना जाए, you know. I mean, I think inspirations. See, anything in this world is all inspiration there. Whether आप आर्टिस्ट को लो, whether कोई ब्रांड को भी लो, कोई ना कोई तो कहीं से कहीं ना कोई इंस्पिरेशन होता ही है. You know, whether it's a movie also.
Yeah.
एक पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्टर का स्टाइल होता है, तो वो एक पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्टर अडेप्ट करता है या उसको फॉलो करता है, उसके हिसाब से करना चाहता है उसको। एंड देन आई थिंक मेरे को लगता है कि देन यू शुड कॉपी इट, you again copy it, and then I think you need to add your thing to it also, no? And then how it then it becomes the original
Yeah.
part of you, or you want to do something.
Yeah.
Yes, so I think I don't feel कि there is harm in copying it. But copy में भी फिर आपको कुछ ओरिजिनलिटी ऐड करना चाहिए, तो देन उसके उससे कुछ डिफरेंट, एक नया कुछ पैदा होगा, something new will
Yeah.
happen, and I think that could change the whole market. I think to the topic, I spoke about iPhone. So iPhone का जो design was highly influenced uh, uh, from a designer, a Braun Clay design करता था, I think. I am not finding the name now. So his design, Germany based company था, वो design करता था. He was influenced from there, the designer. So आप वो देखेंगे और वो ब्राउन के डिजाइन देखेंगे तो it's very similar. So they copied, but they made it according to their, according to their
Yeah.
this thing. They added their masala to it and whatever you call, and they made a different phone out of it. But definitely there is a inspiration which is been taken from this
Yeah.
design.
So a lot of brands have two kinds of approach, right? जो हम सालों से देखते आ रहे हैं. जैसे for example, Akshay Kumar coming into the theaters, on the theater screen and giving an awareness two-liner about how sanitary pads or women's health is important than just smoking a cigar, right? या तो फिर एक दूसरे ब्रांड्स वो हैं who are just there to sell, हमको इम्पैक्ट वगैरह कुछ नहीं बनाना, हमको सिर्फ ये हमारा प्रोडक्ट है, हमको सिर्फ उसको बेचना है, we don't want to do anything different, you just tell us what numbers we are going to get in return. What do you think should be a brand's approach to be a legacy brand, if I have to put it like that?
See, I'll tell you, purpose driven marketing, abhi it is very relevant now. This generation, especially Gen Zs and your Gen Alpha,
Yeah.
is very touchy about environment and all that. इसके पहले का generation था, मेरा generation है जो भी है ना. I mean, you must have also felt, कि हम जब मूवी देखने जाते हैं तो अक्षय कुमार ऐसा बोलता है, फू करता है या whatever, they used to show all these gory images of cancer patients.
Yeah.
I don't think so. People used to just laugh, or they used to just ignore or whatever. People still smoke. I think वो जो purpose driven जो है, I'm talking about only the smoking part of it. And but at the same time, कि दो बूंद जिंदगी के अमिताभ बच्चन ने जब बोला था पोलियो ड्राइव है, तो वो पूरा इरेडिकेट किया था कंट्री से. So that was something very. So I think the quality of purpose-driven marketing हमारा जो पहला हुआ है ना, वो इतना इफेक्टिव इसलिए बोला नहीं गया है जितना अमिताभ बच्चन का जो एक पोलियो है. बाकी का है ना, it becomes a funny
Gimmick
kind of thing.
yeah.
So I think क्या है कि mostly people don't take it seriously, and people laugh about it, So I think earlier, they used to just make it very, मतलब कोई मतलब नहीं होता था. People used to just laugh and this thing about it, I think now this generation has really become very serious about all these things, So I think brand has shifted. So a lot of brands are doing all these experiments with, for example, of
social causes,
like or denim market है, तो basically they're eco-friendly denim.
Yeah.
In fact, we had launched Killer Jeans का मतलब water saver jeans was something 10 years back.
Yeah.
and therefore that was a different purpose. But we had done this campaign, then it impacted a lot to the fourth
Yeah,
generation.
yeah.
You know? So totally depends कि वो आप कैसे और कैसे करते हो वो चीज़ को, you know, which I think West does very well,
Mhm.
and India still lacks in that purpose driven
Mm.
marketing. And I think that has become very crucial now for the young generation, you know, because they are very sensitive about environment,
Yeah.
and they are very picky, and you know, and they feel, you know, कि भाई, and I think the Greta Thunberg के बाद तो
Yeah,
पूरा
yeah.
जनरेशन ही पूरा ऐसा हो गया कि दे थिंक, यू नो, कि भाई हम लोग ही है जो पूरा एनवायरनमेंट को सेव कर सकते हैं बेसिकली.
Which is a kind of good awareness
ऑफ
also.
कोर्स, ऑफ
Yeah.
कोर्स, बट लोगों को अवेयरनेस अच्छा है ऐसी, बट अवेयरनेस इज वन थिंग, बट implementation is different thing now,
Correct.
which again I would say government comes into the picture.
Okay.
You know, you don't want to go that path, you know.
Yeah.
Because we have seen,
Yeah.
broadly seen, you know, there are a lot of, the whole jungle has been cut down in Mumbai and Hyderabad and
Yes.
Rajasthan and all
Yes.
that. So I think क्या होता है कि ये सब चीज में ना, it has to be aligned with the thinking of youth and the government body also, you know, how serious they are. You know, अभी recently अभी तो वो लोग ने जलेबी और समोसा को भी बोलते हैं कि स्टैट्यूटरी वार्निंग लगा देंगे, which is and वड़ा पाव को स्टैट्यूटरी वार्निंग लगा देंगे. तो
Yeah.
I mean, so गवर्नमेंट का थिंकिंग भी ऐसा होना चाहिए ना कि थोड़ा मैच्योर होना चाहिए,
Mm.
तो फिर वो चीज काम आता है. आप इसको बोलते हो, फिर बाद में फिर लिखकर आप बिंदास हर स्टेट में कुछ भी बेचते हो,
Yeah.
फिर वो ब्रांड भी कैसे अडेप्ट करें उसको, यू अंडरस्टैंड.
Yeah.
तो आई थिंक it has become very important, provided government also policies और वो चीज को भी थोड़ा सीरियसली ले, तो I think
Better.
it will impact better.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
the-
With the new boom of AI being everywhere, right? We have ChatGPT, we have DeepSeek, we have Midjourney, we have HeyGen, we have 11 Labs, right? Where everything and anything can be cloned and made out of nothing, right? Do you think it's impacting our advertising world a bit too much, or should I say all these things are pretty much effective only to the tech and the advertising sector? It is not of much use to generic people. आम आदमी की काम का ही टूल है ये.
नहीं कैसा नहीं है, बिकॉज यू नो आई थिंक मेजरली अभी तो फिलहाल बेसिकली it is affecting advertising a lot, because because you get, because of Midjourney and ChatGPT and all these new AI
Yeah.
apps में आप पूरा you can create everything.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Okay, I think as
Like we
this-
have created campaigns.
yeah, we have created. I think you can create a campaign, and I think मेरे को लगता है कि then it is also affecting other sectors also. You know, medicines and. I think recently I've seen a robot operating on a human body. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that is completely AI basically, you know, and with precision. So I think I don't know where it will go, but definitely I think it is going to be mind blowing for us to see,
Mhm.
and we would be seeing it, because you know, I mean, the change, that whole shift, you know.
Yeah, because I think we as advertisers are at the first receiving end
Yeah.
of the whole AI shift.
Yeah. No. So basically, my point is, you know, कि हमारे इसमें advertising में, if you talk about advertising में तो AI ने काफी कुछ हम लोग को affect किया है, because you know, I mean, आपका shoot का cost cut down हो गया है काफी कुछ, you know. Because
Editing cost.
एडिटिंग कॉस्ट हो गया है. आप बेसिकली you can generate anything, you know, whether it is a special Photoshop guy, even who used to do all these images and all that, you know, वो भी काफी कुछ इफेक्ट हो गया है. तो you know, it has affected a creative advertising department or faculty or industry per se a lot actually.
Yeah.
Because you know, copy can be easily written now, you know. बट उसका फ्लिप साइड ये भी है ना कि ये सब चीज में है ना कि यू गेट अ गुड इमेज, बट बट जो ओरिजिनल थिंकिंग होता है ना, द बिग
Do you
आइडिया।
think the creativity is dying? That is what you mean
नो
to
नो
say.
नो, आई डोंट थिंक सो क्रिएटिविटी इज डाइंग। आई थिंक मेरे को लगता है कि क्रिएटिविटी को ये एनहांस कर रहा है बेसिकली। और
Mhm.
सो आई थिंक क्रिएटिव पीपल शुड take this as a tool, not
As
as
an
a
advantage.
as an advantage. You know, just at, when we started, you know, we used to basically we used to have a library. And we used to look for references and all that, you know, and then we used to scan it, and then उसका पूरा इधर उधर से स्कैन
Yeah.
करके उसको 7 दिन उसको फोटोशॉप पे क्रिएट करके, now
It's a
that
lot of work.
happens, yeah, a lot of work and days, 7 days लगता था,
Yeah.
तो वो 7
7
मिनट भी
second
नहीं
में.
लगते, 7 सेकंड में हो जाता है basically.
Right.
So I think ultimately AI is a tool, you know, and I think the human mind will be the at the upper hand, you know, because
Yeah, obviously.
you are
because we are
telling
creative.
you are telling the machine और AI machine कि हमको चाहिए क्या है, you know. अभी ऐसा भी है कि समटाइम मशीन बोलता है कि मैं आपको ये ऑप्शन दूं या वो ऑप्शन
Yeah,
दूं,
yeah.
बट ही डजंट अंडरस्टैंड कि भाई कि ब्रांड क्या चाहता है, यू नो. सो ब्रांड क्या चाहता है वो आपको ही मालूम
आपको ही
रहता है, वो मशीन को नहीं है. आप मशीन को जितना फीड करेगा, बिकॉज यू नो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज व्हाटएवर वी आर फीडिंग मशीन राइट नाउ, एआई मशीन को, वो भी अपने आप में भी खुद डेवलप हो रहा है.
Yeah.
So day by
With every
day,
piece of information, it is.
information
Yeah.
worldwide, it is also
evolving,
himself
yeah.
developing also. You know, so I think so. He later on, I think everything. I think थोड़ा डरावना तो है, स्कैरी तो है, बट एट द सेम टाइम आई फील कि आई थिंक इट विल नॉट बी completely machine.
Mhm.
It will be, we need to collaborate with the machine and human. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
human and machine will work together. AI
That
and
is the
human
better way
will-
forward.
Yeah, I think that is the way forward.
What are the platforms that we are sleeping on? Like हमारा जिस चीज पे शायद ध्यान नहीं जा रहा है, and suddenly these platforms will be like, up and everywhere. Because right now, from what I see and what I am experiencing, Instagram is dying. LinkedIn is taking over slowly and steadily. X has died long back. Whatever the changes that they might be doing, but X has died long back, right? From what I see is YouTube, Pinterest, and LinkedIn are going to be the game changers. What do you think?
No, I mean, see, I think मेरे को लगता है कि सब गेम चेंजर ही होता है. जब फेसबुक आया, so that was a game
Yeah,
changer.
yeah.
देन देन टिकटॉक आया, वो गेम चेंजर हो गया. फिर यहाँ पे बैन हो गया, फिर इंस्टाग्राम हो गया, तो फेसबुक बैकफुट पे गया,
Yeah.
तो इंस्टाग्राम वाज अ गेम चेंजर. सो आई थिंक आई थिंक आई थिंक आपका यूट्यूब एंड गूगल विल डेफिनेटली रिमेन फॉर अ लॉन्गर टाइम.
But then even Google has a competition now, Perplexity.
या बट आई एम सेइंग कि मेरे को लगता है कि आई मीन, बट वही होने वाला है ना कि आप जितना ये फास्ट फैशन है, फास्ट फूड है, एवरीथिंग फास्ट के चक्कर में ना सब चीज़ इतना, अभी क्या हो रहा है कि द मोमेंट इंडियन स्पेशली नो इंडियन ब्रांड्स को अभी वो अभी वेबसाइट बना रहा है, अभी तक वो बना रहा है, वो बनाते बनाते फेसबुक गया, फिर वो हो गया तो इंस्टाग्राम पे भी सब कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रहे हैं. फिर इंस्टाग्राम जाएगा तो फिर कुछ नया आएगा, फिर यूट्यूब आएगा तो फिर आप बोल रहे हैं वो दिस थिंग इज कमिंग.
Yeah.
सो वी आर एज अ कंट्री है ना, वी आर नॉट कोपिंग अप विद द स्पीड, यू नो. मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि वेस्ट इज डूइंग एक्सट्रीमली वेल इन टर्म्स ऑफ यू नो, उनका उनका जो तरीका है adapting the new AI and all this,
Yeah.
वो लोग बहुत इफेक्टिवली काम करते हैं बेसिकली, यू नो. बिकॉज उसके अंदर क्या है कि दे डोंट लुक AI एज अ चीप मीडियम.
Mm-hmm.
दे
They
दे
look at it as an important medium.
एज अ इम्पोर्टेंट
Yeah,
मीडियम
yeah.
कि हाँ भाई AI में अगर जनरेट हो गया तो अरे सस्ते में मिल गया, ऐसा नहीं होता है. दे लुक एट इट एट it as a, you know, I mean, arey, हाँ, this is something very new. So we need to do R&D on this and then spend a lot, you know. And internationally आप देखें and आप उनका website देखो या any if they make a movie out of AI generated whatever, you know, they are all planned, you know. I
Yeah,
mean,
and well
and they're
polished.
well
Well
polished.
polished product is what
तो
was it.
तो ऐसा नहीं है कि अरे अभी अभी इंडिया में क्या हो रहा है कि चैट जीपीटी में ये फ्री मिल रहा है, ये कुछ ट्रेंड है तो बनाओ, वो हो गया। बट वहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं होता है। वो लोग बेसिकली दे टेक इट एंड दे वर्क अराउंड इट एंड दे स्पेंड मनी ऑन दैट, यू नो। सो उनका जो प्रोडक्शन क्वालिटी है ना, उसके अंदर भले वो एआई है, बट उसके अंदर भी वो लोग बहुत मेहनत करते हैं। दे क्रिएट समथिंग extremely magical with that, you know.
Yeah.
That is what we are lacking against West, you know. हम लोग फ्री का बहुत चाहते हैं, पर वो फ्री में क्या हो जाता है कि we lose actually, you know, everybody is adapting that, you know. And then what happens कि we started looking at the same thing, you know. Whereas internationally आप देखो ना, हर brand, whether it is Nike or whatever, they still maintain their उनका जो तुम्हारा जो
USP.
USP
Yeah,
है
all
या
of it, yeah.
ये वो मेंटेन करते हैं, वही उसको कैरी फॉरवर्ड करते हैं, चाहे कोई भी हो, एआई आए या कोई भी आए, वो लोग वो मेंटेन करते हैं वैसे भी,
Got
बट हमारे यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है। वी मेंटेन रहे, अभी हम लोग ये लाल कलर से हम बोर हो गए, हम लोग कुछ तो नीला करो, यू नो। आई मीन आई नो क्लाइंट सीरियसली कि ये फ़ॉन्ट से अभी बोर हो गया है, चलो अभी एक मेरे एक्स क्लाइंट है एक दो, कि अभी हाँ मैं पीला कलर से भी बोर हो गया और ये फ़ॉन्ट से बोर हो गया, चलो अभी दूसरा कुछ करो। दैट इज़ नॉट हाउ ब्रांड बिल्डिंग इज, यू नो। कंसिस्टेंसी होना चाहिए, दैट कंसिस्टेंसी हम लोग काफ़ी मिस करते हैं बेसिकली, यू नो। एंड दैट इज़ नॉट अ मैच्योर वे ऑफ एडवर्टाइजिंग, इट इज़ अ चाइल्डिश वे ऑफ एडवर्टाइजिंग, यू नो। I think so. West does it extremely well, and therefore they are all successful. और हमारे इंडिया में जो भी अडाप्ट करते हैं, very few of my clients they listen to us and they maintain that, and I try my level best to tell them कि आपको आपका कंटिन्यूटी होना चाहिए ब्रांड मैसेजिंग में। तो वो they hear, they listen to me, and I think I keep my foot down. So creative as an agency, and you should take a responsibility to tell your client and guide them properly कि आप ये आपको मेंटेन करना चाहिए, चाहे कुछ भी हो। ऐसा तो क्लाइंट अगर बोलेगा कि अगर ये है तो उनको आप इंसिस्ट करना चाहिए कि ना कि ये आएगा जाएगा, लेकिन आपको यू नो ट्रेडिशनल वे ऑफ जो भी है, या फिर
You
आप
have to
न्यू
maintain
बिल्डअप
them,
कर रहे हैं,
yeah.
मेंटेन करो और उसके अंदर भी खर्चा करके कुछ तो अच्छा करो। सो पैसा बचाने के चक्कर में आप जो करेंगे वो कभी भी
Long term नहीं रहेगा,
लॉन्ग टर्म नहीं
sustain-
रहेगा। कोई भी चीज सस्ते में हो वो कभी भी ज़्यादा टिकती नहीं है।
टिकाऊ नहीं रहती।
नथिंग इज फ्री इन दिस वर्ल्ड।
Correct. ठीक है. Thank you so much, Karan. It was a wonderful session. I hope you also loved the podcast.
Yeah. Thank you so much for calling me, and hope I've given you all the correct answers as what you have expected or whatever.
No, I think this discussion was a great discussion. It was not like a proper Q&A kind of.
Correct.
And thankfully, it happened like a discussion and a little bit new things even I got to learn.
Very good.
है ना?
That is good. Yeah, that is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Karan. I hope to see you soon again in probably next episode or in the upcoming episodes again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ruti, and thank you for calling me. It's my pleasure.